Welcome to Growth Geek Channel. Today, we're tearing back the curtain on the hidden power of money. How do the ultra-wealthy stay rich? Why do banks, governments, and even the education system want you to stay poor? And most importantly, how can you break free? There's a hidden power at play, an invisible force that keeps the rich on top while many others remain trapped in a cycle of financial struggle. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this power. We're going to see how the system is rigged and explore what you can do to break free. Money, it's the driving force of the modern world. For centuries, it's been the gateway to power, influence, and success, but there's a hidden force at play, one that determines who gets to keep the wealth and who struggles to survive. A global divide. Around the world, the gap between the rich and the poor is widening at an unprecedented rate. In 2023, the world's billionaires saw their collective wealth increase by 20%, while the global poverty rate remains stagnant. How does this happen, and why do the rich keep getting richer? Let's dissect this wealth gap a bit. Did you know that the top 1% control over 40% of the wealth? Wild, right? According to a report from Oxfam, the world's richest 26 people possess as much wealth as the poorest half of the planet. That's not just staggering, it's downright scary. According to economists, the financial system is structured in a way that benefits those at the top. The ultra-wealthy have access to resources that the average person doesn't: exclusive investment opportunities, tax loopholes, and private wealth management services. The poor? They get debt, inflation, and rising costs. But it's not just luck. The wealthy are playing a different game, one that operates in the shadows of the economy. This is the hidden power of money, an invisible force that the rich understand and leverage, while the rest of us remain in the dark. However, the financial strategist assumption: wealth isn't just about earning money. It's about controlling assets like stocks, real estate, and businesses. While most people work for wages, the rich invest in things that generate income passively. They own companies, real estate portfolios, stocks, and commodities, letting their money work for them. The myth of hard work and pulling yourself up. We've all heard it: work hard and you'll get ahead, but the truth is, the rules are different for the rich. While the average person is taught to save, invest modestly, and work hard, the rich are taught to play a different game entirely. The narrative of pulling yourself up by the bootstraps is a myth perpetuated by those in power. The rich have inherited wealth, networks, and opportunities that the poor will never have access to. This leads to a system where the game is rigged from the start. The role of the financial system. Central banks, interest rates, inflation, these aren't just abstract concepts, they are the tools that shape the financial landscape, and for the rich, these tools work in their favor. When the Federal Reserve adjusts interest rates, the average person feels it in their mortgage payment, while the wealthy benefit from cheaper loans to invest in their portfolios. Real-world examples of wealth concentration. Let's look at real-world examples of how the rich maintain their wealth, often by using financial mechanisms that most of us aren't even aware of. As expert tech entrepreneur perspective, when we look at companies like Amazon or Tesla, we see that the wealth generated doesn't just come from selling products or services. The rich have stock options, capital gains, and insider knowledge that allow them to take advantage of market movements. These companies also benefit from tax cuts and government subsidies that the average worker will never see. Financial literacy, the missing piece. So, what can the average person do? How can you break out of the cycle of being poor? It all starts with understanding money. Financial literacy is the key to unlocking wealth, and it's something that the rich have in abundance. For this financial educator says, if you understand how money works, how to invest in assets, how to leverage credit, and how to navigate the financial system, you can start to build wealth. The rich aren't smarter than you. They just know the rules of the game. The world is changing, and the power of money is shifting. But knowledge is power. The more you understand about how money works, the more you can break free from the chains that keep you stuck in poverty. The question is, are you ready to play the game? The system may be rigged, but it's not impossible to navigate. The rich are using the system to their advantage. It's time for you to do the same, because the hidden power of money is real, and it's waiting for you to claim it. If this video hit home, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell.